What's going on? What's going on? Happy Thursday. Man, everybody always asks, Brandon, how do you do this? All right. I'm going to give you a quick little breakdown of why I call out some of the day trades that I call out. I day trade futures and I day trade stock options. I also swing trade stock options and shares, and I do invest in shares. So I believe in day trading for my job, swing trading to help grow the account, and then using the profits between both to pay the bills and funnel over into your retirement account, right? So the objective of today's call, right, is to show you why we took some of the trades that we simply took. But before we get started in here, I need to log into the Zoom so I can annotate and show you some of the things that we're going to do, So let me share the screen and share number 3. I'll put you on the open one. And here we go. All right, perfect. I need my drawing tool. So, all right, today, same pattern right here where the orange star is at. Does everybody see that? The orange star. You should be able to see that right here. Oh, yeah, we can see it. Perfect. Where are you tuning in from? If you are watching this, just post in the comments where you're watching this from. Like to see how far around the world we go. Anyway, the main goal is to get green, stay green. And I'm going to show you how easy it is in the first 30 to 45 minutes each and every single day. And here we have it. If we have a red candle, one of our pivot lines, then we take in some sells or puts. If we have a green candle on one of our pivot lines, we take a call. This is just one of the techniques that we have inside of the mastermind in their trading community. And look how easy it is. The market opened up and our candles are red, then they turn green. I know a lot of people that went short, got stopped out. Took some calls here, got stopped out, went short, and took a little profits, but now they're defeated, right? I didn't take a single trade yet on ES. Why? Because what are the two rules that we just talked about? Pivot point and our color of our candle, which is our Swing Master Pro trend. That's what you're seeing. Well, this first candle right here hits this pivot. I want to take a breakdown. Took shorts right here, and this move potentially could have generated from 68.52 down here to 68.38. That right there is over $500 in a move. Could you have gotten $100 to $300? Yep. This same pattern and setup and signal that I'm showing you, that is about an 80 or 85% edge over time. Do you see that? That's how easy trading can be. So once again, price comes up, want to take a short, and it kept on going. Then we got a green candle, take a breakout. You could have taken another call here. If you traded the first 30 to 45 minutes, you would miss this trade. Some people caught that. A 877, and it went up to 84. So that right there's 7 points. You could have got about 250 to 300 bucks for one contract. What I'm trying to get at is this right here. What if you got $150 from this move, $150 from this move? You just made $300 net profit looking one symbol at the end of the year for an hour of your time. That's all but 6 figures. Hey, now you see how easy that is. So many people come in their beginning stages and say, well, I need to capture this move, this move, this move, this move. And guess what? They lose. And then they blow their account. Because they say, well, it's coming down to support, it has to bounce. That support, it has to bounce. That support, it has to bounce. Well, after you've blown your account, then guess what? It does reverse, just like you thought, just not when you thought, If that happened to you before, you can post that in the comments as well. But once again, I don't want you to do that, My goal is for you not to do that. All right? The second chart we have, NQ, right here where the new star is at, right? With the circle around it. Guess what? The candles are red, coming into the open. We hit a pivot, want to take a breakdown. I got triggered right there. My stop out is right here at the most recent, the high of the day, actually. And as we accelerate down, guess what? This move goes down to 69, down here to about 20, and it keeps rolling and rolling and rolling, right? There's a potential for you to get 74 down here to 91. That's almost 200 NQ points, right? But get out of the mindset of saying, well, if I took a trade here, I could have made $3 grand down here. But guess what? Could you have made 10 or 20 NQ points right there? Yup. Guess what? There's another winning trade. Then we come down to this pivot. We take another break. Boom. There's another trade. First 30 to 45 minutes, trading ES, one good winner, NQ, two winners. And that's why I called out what I did today in the room. The third trade, or the third chart I called out, CL futures. This is on the futures chart from my futures traders. Once again, we broke the pivot simply right here. Took a trade right there. Boom. There's one. Price comes up and touches again up. Called out another one right there as it broke, and got stopped out for a break even. So once again, in the first 30 to 45 minutes, guess what? You're not trying to sit at your computer all day long. Maybe you are, but I'm not, right? Now, for my stock options traders, look here where the Mario star is at. We're going to circle it like that little bouncing star, right? Check it out. Same pattern, same setup of red candle. We take a put. We call some shorts here. Boom. Down we go. There's one and done for Tesla free options traders. See how easy that is right there. And there was another winner. Now, the next chart I'm going to show you, it is for options only. We called out a breakout right here and end up getting stopped out for a winning trade. The key with this system, or a lotto system, is we have a proprietary software, Swingmaster Pro AI, and it generates AI lotto high and lotto low tags. That tells us what option that we should take that has a high probability, 75% probability to hit 50 to 100% ROI, right? So now think about this. If you captured just a measly 30%, right, of the 50 to 100% that has the probability to go for, you now increase your odds from 75 up to 80, 85, right? This trade right here was enough to generate me after a stop out, give or take about 36 or 37% ROI. That's a great base hit. Had I held it, we probably would have hit our 100% up here. If not, you're probably 200-300% up there, right? But there's a lot of people with me on this, so I like to get them green and stay green. That is just one of our techniques, or I'm sorry, two of our techniques that we have on the day trading side, but not everybody day trades. So what I'm going to show you next is how we can swing trade using the same tools, the same setups, and the same system over and over and over again, right? So I'm going to zoom in here a little bit, make these candles a little bit bigger, just so you can see this. What if I shown you a nice repeatable pattern process that that has a real high probability, right? Green candle, green arrow, you take calls. Over the next couple days, do you get expansion? Yup. Green candle, green arrow, over the next couple days, do you get expansion? Yup. Green candle, green arrow, do you get expansion? Nope. That's 2 wins, 1 loss. 3 wins, 1 loss. 4 wins, 1 loss. 5 wins, 1 loss. 6 wins, 7 wins. 8 wins, 9 wins, 10 wins. Here's a loser. 10 wins, 2 losers. 11 wins, 2 losers. 12 wins, 2 losers. And we just got one yesterday. And if we push up tomorrow, that'll actually give us another winner on this. But we got to see what happens. So we are 12-2 over what? July, August, September, October, November. Give or take about 5 months, because we're still halfway through this month. And I started right at halfway in July, actually. Pretty crazy. Anyway, I'm a visual guy, so I'm going to bring up the calculator, and I'm going to show you this. 12 wins divided by 14 total trades in, what, 5 months? 86% probability, 85.7. We're very good at what we do, but once again, we trade the probability, and if you use risk management, you stay consistent, and you trade the plan, you have such a high probability for success over the long haul. But that's my opinion, so just sharing that with you. All right. Now, the last thing I want to show you is simply everybody's on the Bitcoin train, GBTC. We can buy Bitcoin shares in the stock market. And I'm going to show you how we invest with an edge. And because it's later, I'm just going to give you back your day. But tomorrow, we are going to live trade together with a team. If you want to day trade with us, just comment Beast Mode or BMT below, and we'll get you rocking and rolling. So check this out. What if there was a way that you take buys here, you take buys here, you take buys here, you take buys here, right? This is an easy way to invest. If you start off with 1K and you put 1K in over here, right? Guess what? $10 right here, 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K. Once your 1K turns to 2K right here, sell out, bring 1K back to the pot, and let 1K ride. Now all the way up here, your 1K is about 3K. Sell out, right? And bring 2K back to the pot. Now we have $3,000 on the side, right? While we still have $1,000 in the market. Then price comes back down. We get a buy right there. So now if we have 1K in the market and we put 1K in, we take this 3. Now we have 2K sitting off to the side pot. We have 2K invested. If we bought here, our average is about 20. Up here at 50, we're over 50 or 100%. Your 2K, guess what, is about 4K up here. Check this out, right? Or maybe our cost average comes up a little bit more. It's still 2K worth 4K. It's a little bit over 100% anyway, but I'm undercutting it. Guess what? Sell out, bring 3K back. Now we have 5K, and you let 1K ride. Why do we let 1K ride? Because we don't know if we're going to keep pushing up, right? In this case, guess what? Price comes all the way back down. The typical hodler, right? The hodl people, they put 1K in here. They see it go to 5K. Now right here, they see it at $750. While we have $6,000, $5,000 on the side, and we got $1,000 in the market still. Guess what? We get another buy here underneath our cost basis or our average, and we're going to use 5K, cut that in. Now we got 4K, and now we're going to put another 1K in here. So now we have a 2K pot. Guess what? Now our cost average comes to, give or take, about right here, about $22. Once this 2K goes up to 44, right, there's 4K right there. You know what I'm about to tell you? Sell out, bring 3K back. Now you have 7K, and now you got 1K in the market. Then price comes up, comes down. We got another buy. Your cost average from here to here, we're going to bring it way up here. You're going to put another 1K in, so now you have 2K. This 7K turns into 6K. And guess what? At 40, at 80 up here, your 2K turns into 4K. Sell out, bring 3K back. You now have $9,000, and you got $1,000. We're waiting for our next potential Bitcoin buy, right? Now, if you're a typical hodler, your 1K goes to 5K, goes to 2K, goes to 5 or 4K, goes to $750, goes to 4K, goes to 5K, goes back to 4, goes up to 6, comes back down to 5. Your $1,000 is 5K, and my $1,000 is 10K. See the smart investing approach? Anyway, I don't want to take too much of your time. That's how we invest with an edge. But this is just one of our techniques that we have. If this interests you or intrigues you, just comment BMT in the chats. And like I said, reach on out. Let's see what we could do and get you involved, because true generational wealth starts today. Small, steady steps. And in 5 and 10 years from now, your future self will start thanking you. With that being said, I appreciate you guys. You guys have a blessed one. Catch me on the next one. Hey, have faith. Beast mode out.